This is part 2 of my origin story. Still dazed from whatever they dosed me with, I moved off the road and, for no real reason, began walking into the woods. As I think about it now, I didn't really want to be on the road in case they came back to finish the job. As I moved further into the woods, I saw something crash behind a hill just ahead. So I headed in that direction to see what it was and to get some help. By the time I got close enough to see, someone was climbing out of the wreckage. I walked down the hill as fast as I could, but they were gone. I went toward the pod to see if I could get inside because it was getting cold. I approached the pod, and as I did, the door opened, so I cautiously walked inside. It was amazing how much larger it was on the inside than it was on the outside. As I went inside the ship, I saw a chair that faced a console, so I sat down to get some rest. Shortly after I sat down, strange things began to happen. Lights started flashing. A voice began speaking in a language I didn't understand, and a sticky lime green mist began to fill the cockpit. So I tried to make my way outside, but before I could get out, the mist overtook me, rendering me unconscious. Early the following day, I woke up drenched with a green sticky substance. I thought it was fuel, but it didn't smell like fuel. I looked through cracks in the windows and saw that it was morning, but plants had grown over the ship, covering the window and blocking the entrance. I finally slid the door open, pushed my way through the overgrowth, and stepped out of the ship, and felt sick, and began throwing up and coughing up the green fluid that was all over my clothes. Apparently, I also ingested some of it. I composed myself, leaving the little ship and looking for the bag I had with me when I got there. It had a water bottle, a sandwich I hadn't eaten at lunch, and a change of clothes. When I found my bag, it looked old and dirty. The sandwich was rotten, and the water tasted like it had been in there for a few years. I made my way to a nearby lake, washed up, rinsed out my pants, and changed into a clean shirt. After all of that, I still felt awful, so I made my way to the road to flag down a car to get a ride to a hospital or clinic. When I got to the road, an older man driving a blue pickup offered me a ride. When I got in, I asked him to take me to the hospital, then I fainted. Thanks for letting me share. This is the end of part 2. Until next time.